Petscop is a great game made in 1997 by the great game company Reupload. The game is the PlayStation equivalent of Pokemon, where you follow this thing through a heaven-like realm and catch creatures. It's a beautiful game. It has very stunning visuals, but for some reason half the game's unfinished. I don't know about that one, but it's a good game. It's the only version of it exists, so it's just really good game. I know you may be saying, why am I reviewing this game? Well, because it's a weird one. There's only one channel that makes videos on it, and it's the only footage we have of Petscop. No trailers, no commercials, nothing. But how can you blame it? It's just a really great, beautiful, amazing, quality IGN rating. Alright, fine, I'll be honest. Petscop isn't exactly what it seems to be. Petscop isn't a real game. It doesn't exist. It was uploaded on the channel called Petscop, but the guy who uploads the videos, I can only assume, made the game just for a story, which you gotta admit, that takes dedication right there. So yes, the game doesn't exist. It's not real. Reupload, the company who made the game, doesn't exist. So why am I talking about this then? Well, I've decided I want to go into more creepy territory with some of the videos because it's something that just fascinates me with you everything. So let's get right into this, but before we actually do, I want to quickly say this. If you are easily disturbed, then don't watch this, because there are specific themes in Petscop that are very, very disturbing. So let's just get right into this, shall we? So Petscop, it just starts out normally. We follow our main protagonist, Paul, as he goes, and apparently someone gave him this game. So he's just walking around. But then later in the first episode, we cut to a little annotation thing, basically. Just a little note. The note reads, "The note I found with this game. I walked downstairs, and when I got to the bottom, instead of proceeding, I turned to the right and became a shadow monster man." This has a lot of significance later in the videos, so keep that in the back of your head. 6/13/97 for you. Please go to my website on the sticker, and also go to Rona's room and press start, and then press down, 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 right, start. Notice the amount of downs in here. Well, this is supposed to take you to another area, so with the amount of going down, you can only assume where we're at now. Paul proceeds to leave the house and then ends up in this really just bland, unfinished area. Now, my question is, whoever made Petscop, why would they make the main game unfinished but have this complete secret level that no one would find? It's really weird to me, in fact. But that's not why I wanted to talk about this. Because this game is a story that needs to be told. This is where we get into the easily discerning parts, so so the story of Candace Newmaker goes like this. Candace Newmaker was originally named Candace Tiara Elmore, but was taken from her abusive family at the age of 5 and given a fresh birth certificate in 1996 with the name Candace Elizabeth Newmaker. Before we get any further, I know you may be saying, how do we jump from a game where you catch creatures to a disturbing story about death? Well, let me explain real quick. So the themes within Petscop are very weird. Most of the themes, Rebirth, and the New Maker plane. Rebirth and the New Maker plane obviously have a lot to do with this, and that's why me and many other people have thought about this theory. So, let's get back into the game theory. She was a child going through 2 weeks of intense therapy sessions with her mother. Had to treat, basically, let me just explain it in actual comprehensive people words. Candace wasn't too fond of her adopted mother, so they decided to take her to a type of therapy. The therapy consists of grown men sitting on her until she turned blue and passed out. After this, they proceeded to mock her, saying, "Oh, there she is, quitter." And the line quitter actually has some significance as well, because in the Petscop series, there's a room that Paul goes to with a mirror, and you can see that on the other side of the mirror, there's our character with a female, poorly drawn child face, and the room says Quitter's room. The story has a lot to do with it, and after this, paramedics managed to rush her to the hospital. She was pronounced brain dead, and then later was taken off life support. The thing is with this game, Petscop was made in apparently 1997, but the story of Candace Newmaker took place afterwards, her death. So it raises a few questions, but it's just a small little plot hole. Now, some people that may not have been disturbing, but honestly, whenever I hear someone mention it, it just creeps me out. Now, we've pretty much uncovered the story already of what Petscop is truly trying to tell. What about that Shadow Monster Man thing? Well, basically, within the game, there's a part in the series where there's a camera and there's a windmill. You can see a shadow creature coming over and saying, "Oh yeah, where's my home? Where's all this?" It's very weird. This series, by the way, is still continuing. It's only at 12 episodes right now, but I really like how it presents itself as a Let's Play. But it's much more darker and sinister and has a pretty good story. So, yeah. Now, that's really it. Petscop is a great game, and I honestly recommend it. I would highly suggest you guys subscribe to the Petscop YouTube channel, because this seemingly innocent game turned into this nightmare fuel is really good. Also, I love how they didn't include any jump scares. Like, I'm not scared of jump scares, but it's just annoying. Oh look, we're trying to be scary. Here's a jump scare, but who really cares? Hopefully they'll release more episodes in the future, but I want to quickly mention this. Let's look at the about page of the channel, because it changed over the course of a few times. The original one was about how Paul was basically has a description about how a girl named Rainer gave him the game in 1997 and 2000, but disappeared in 1997 and 2000. And now the description is completely different. Now it's about how a group of people have taken over the channel and how they control the channel and upload all the videos now. And it's just weird. Paul's not happy about him having to continue recording these, according to the bio, but I don't know. If you guys want to see a more in-depth review of Petscop, which I would highly recommend, a video by Pyrocynical. It's Petscop, the best game you've never played. I would highly recommend it. It's a really good video. It's an hour long, but it's just a beautiful video. He only goes over the first 10 episodes, so episode 11 and 12 he didn't get to review because they weren't out at the time. And also subscribe to the official Petscop YouTube channel, because if you want to just see how the story goes, then keep watching them. Now, that is it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've been your host, Patchy, and if you guys like more of these horror themed videos, please just let me know, because I had a lot of fun making this video. Petscop is a game about deception, and to be honest, so was that intro. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you.